I don't know if you can feel it, but change is in the air. The school supplies have taken over Walmart. The big yellow school buses have taken over our streets, and in just a few weeks, Friday Night Lights will take over the gridiron all across our county. That can only mean one thing. It's back to school season. Now for parents, this is basically Christmas in August. It's the most wonderful time of the year. The house gets quieter, the Wi-Fi gets faster, and the grocery bill gets lower. This is a season of fresh starts, new classes, new teachers, new teammates, new friendships, new opportunities. Every school year has the potential of becoming a defining moment. Some of our senior adults will still point to a school year that changed their entire life. When they had that teacher who believed in them, or when you met that best friend who became a friend for life. That coach who challenged you and pushed you to your limits, or maybe even when you met your spouse. Life is full of defining moments. Graduation, a wedding, the birth of a child, a difficult diagnosis, a career opportunity, a conversation that changes everything. Most people don't realize that they're living in a defining moment until they look back on it years later. But every now and then, every once in a while, God peels back the curtain. He gives us the opportunity to recognize it while we're standing right in the middle of it. That's the story of Esther. She wasn't famous. She wasn't powerful. She wasn't the obvious choice. She was a young Jewish girl who God put in the right place at the right time. And when the defining moment came, she recognized her opportunity. She embraced her influence. She counted the cost, and she courageously stepped forward in faith. In the critical moment, when the pressure was on and when everything was on the line, Mordecai, her cousin, said to her, "Who knows whether you have not come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" In other words, Esther, God has placed you in the right place at the right time. You are here on purpose. This was a defining moment for Esther, and because of her obedience, God used this one ordinary girl to save an entire nation. Over the next 4 weeks, we're going to look deeper at the story of Esther. And on the final week of the series, I want you to join us in person on August 30th for our leadership rally. We're gathering the entire church under one roof at our Largo campus at 4 p.m. Every campus, every language, all worshiping together. We have some defining moments happening in the life of our church, including some exciting opportunities for our 2 new campuses, Indian Rocks in downtown Clearwater and Indian Rocks in Palm Harbor. As we journey through this story of Esther, I don't want you to just learn her story. I want you to consider your own story. This is more than just a Bible study. It's an invitation to leave the old and chase after something new. It's an invitation to seize your defining moment. Who knows? Maybe God brought you to Indian Rocks for such a time as this. What if God is preparing a defining moment for you right now? What if He has you in the right place at the right time? What if He put you in this city with these neighbors and this job and these resources? What if God is working all things together for His glory and for your good? What if He has been positioning you, growing you, and preparing you for a defining moment that's still ahead? What if this school year, this season, this chapter becomes the most important chapter of your life? This could be your defining moment. So at all of our campuses and in every language, let's get out our Bibles, let's get out our listening guides, let's turn to the book of Esther, and let's get ready to step into this defining moment.